everybody, man? Welcome back, All or Nothing. Yeah, weekends I really don't do any videos. I try to just enjoy my weekends, but I mean I'm gonna start doing them eventually. So sorry about that if you guys were hoping I had one up. But yeah, happy Monday. We got a 9 game slate today, so it's a nice juicy one. Let's try to get this cash, man, for the holidays. Um, let's start right here at the top at point guards, man, with Ben Simmons. Um, Going against Phoenix. Like I said, it's a great matchup for him, being at home as well. Should be a fast-paced game. If Phoenix can keep this game close, I definitely see Ben Simmons smashing in this position. But at 9-4, not too high up there, but, I like guys like Kimba I can go to coming off of a big game, man. Like I said, I play basketball, so I know one thing. When you're in a rhythm, man, especially at home, and you don't have to travel, man, normally the next game you're coming out, you're going to come out strong again. So I like Kimba going against Boston. That could be a good matchup for him, going against Kyrie. And on the other side, I love Kyrie in this matchup as well, going against Charlotte. I think Kyrie's in great position here to definitely have another big game. So look to play him. 8-4 is not too bad. Um, Another guy I really like is De'Aaron Fox at home against OKC. No Westbrook again tonight, so I think Fox should have his way. Going against Schroeder. I think they should be I think both of them should pretty much battle each other tonight. But I could see Fox having a big fantasy game tonight at 7-8, and that's a late game as well. So, you know, I'm one of those people I like to kind of mix and match. I'll play some early games, and then I'll mix it like maybe one or two left in my lineup with a late game. That way I have some, points coming in at the end, because we all know, once you're done, there's still somebody out there that got those late game slates. So you kind of want to mix and match a little bit, and De'Aaron Fox would definitely be one of those good plugins. Um, Another guy I like here, Colin Sexton going against Detroit. Now, this is my value game, Cleveland and Detroit. I really like this game. I think it's going to be an up and down game. I don't think Detroit's going to run away with it, but I do like Sexton here. He's going to get a lot of run. I think he could definitely have a good game here. Another guy I like on the reverse side is Reggie Jackson at 5,600. Like I said, I love this game tonight. I think I'm going to have some exposure to this game. But I like Reggie Jackson as well. For another value play, let's go down to Jeremy Lin. He's been killing, man, at home, going against the Clippers as well. I can see Jeremy Lin having a pretty good fantasy day. I'll definitely have some exposure to him today. I really like him as well. And finally, my last play at point guard, Terry Rozier at 3,800. I can't believe this guy's this low. If somehow Boston can blow out Charlotte, this guy's gonna get a lot of run and he will smash that value. So he could definitely be an interesting play for me tonight. Let's move to shooting guards. We got Drew Holiday here at the top, going against San Antonio. Uh, I like it. I like him, but with Peyton probably back, I'll probably stay away from Holiday and go down to even DeRozan in that fast-paced game like that. DeRozan should have a big game tonight. Jimmy Butler, I really don't like at 8,500. Even though he could smash at this, I just don't trust this game too much. So I'll stay away from him. A guy I really do like, though, is Donovan Mitchell going against Indiana. Oladipo right now is questionable, so if he doesn't play, I like Mitchell even more in this game, but I can see Mitchell having a big game. Um, Luka Doncic going against Memphis. I could definitely see him having a big game as well tonight. And that game as well could be a tricky game to play. He's definitely going to be very low owned because people are probably going to stay away from that Memphis game, but Memphis doesn't play too good of defense, so I could see that game being an up and down game and him taking off. Devin Booker, if they can keep that game close, like I said, man, this guy's always a good play, but I just really don't trust that game. And it's in Philly as well, so that scares me. I do like Schroeder at shooting guard. They have him at shooting guard on FanDuel, so that's actually kind of tricky, but I do like him going against Sacramento. Again, no Westbrook. Another guy I really like is Lou Williams going against Atlanta at 6'8". I could see Lou Williams having a big game tonight as well, so I'm going to have some exposure to him. Kent Bazemore on the flip side going against the Clippers. I could see him smashing that guy. He's hit or miss, but when he's locked in and he does have a big fantasy game, man, it's a big one, and he's getting everything, doing a little bit of everything. So I really like that as well. Like another guy I like is J.J. Redick going against Phoenix. He could be a reason why that game could also turn into a blowout, up and down game, getting a lot of open threes. He could be a good play as well. Um, and as far as value, I do like Nawaba for Cleveland going against Detroit. We know when this guy gets minutes, he usually produces. So so he's worth taking a shot at. Um, let's move to small forwards. We got Giannis going against Denver, 11-5. Definitely like Giannis in this matchup a lot. And this game is going to be super fast paced. So I'll definitely have some exposure to him tonight. But if you don't want to pay that much and maybe save 1,500, you can go to Paul George in Sacramento as well. That's going to be a smash spot for him, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I love Gary Harris on the flip side too. For Denver going against Milwaukee, definitely a good play. T.J. Warren, I really like this guy, man. And if you guys need to watch him play. He's definitely a great player. Um, but for 7,000, man, that's a high price tag for him. Um, but I really do like him, so maybe I'll play him in a couple lineups. But for 7,000, I'd rather just try to pay up and get Giannis at that point, or Paul George, or even if you want to pay down a little bit, you could go to a guy like Gordon Hayward, who's been playing great, and he's only 6,000. He's been picking up his minutes. He's been picking up his shot attempts and everything. So he's definitely been doing a lot better now that he's getting healthier and more comfortable. I like a guy like Ingles as well going against Indiana. That game's going to be fast paced too. I think a lot of people are going to stay away from that game, but that could be a very tricky game. Indiana always plays well at home, and Utah's traveling pretty far, man. So this could definitely be a good smash spot. Another guy that I like at 5,900, Rudy Gay going against New Orleans. Now, this guy was just up at like 7,000 earlier in the season before he got hurt, and now he's back getting into the swing of things. So I definitely like Rudy Gay. Another guy that's been killing is Hernan Gomez for Denver. This guy's just been balling, man, at 5,500 until they jack his price up all the way. I'm going to just keep going with him, and I'm going to have some exposure to him tonight. Rodney Hood as well for Cleveland at 4,900. He's going to get a lot of run. And like I said, I'm going to have some exposure to that game. If I'm trying to fit in some big name guys, I'm going to definitely play some Cleveland or Detroit guys. Um, Another guy that I like is Bogdanovic. He's going to have more usage if Oladipo doesn't play. Same as actually Tyreke Evans. He's right underneath them, 4,700 as well. So if Tyreek ends up starting, I'm gonna definitely have him in a bunch of lineups tonight at 4,700. Man, this guy can get 40, which he just proved he got 40 the other game. So I could see him definitely having a big impact on this game. So I definitely like me some Tyreek. Um, let's see what else we got. What else I want to talk about? Small forwards. Where is he at? Yeah, Miles Bridges for Phoenix. Okay, that'd be my sleeper play at small forward at 4,200. This guy went off last game. I really do like him a lot, man. Just like I said, sneaky play. He's getting a lot of minutes now, so he could definitely smash at that price. Definitely like that. Power forward. Let's move on. Here we got Anthony Davis again, man. I mean, Anthony Davis, we all know what he can do going against the Spurs. Just think it's a great matchup. Spurs cannot defend any big men, so I can see Anthony Davis having a huge game tonight going against the Spurs. But if you don't want to spend 12-8, I could see you going to Blake Griffin at 9-4 going against Cleveland. This should be a smash spot for him. He should have a big fantasy game today. So I'm gonna go hard on Blake tonight, and I think that's what I'm gonna. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Maybe mix him up with an Aldridge, or mix Blake and Drummond together, because I do like both of them actually. But I do like Aldridge as well going against New Orleans. If they can slow that game down a little bit and get Aldridge the ball, I can see him having a big impact. Tobias against Atlanta, love that matchup as well. Harold at 7-8 going against Atlanta. It's a great matchup, but man, it's just a high price tag for him. I mean, even though he could put up 40, just a tough matchup. But I could see myself going down to a guy like Millsap at 5,900 against Milwaukee. This game's going to be very fast-paced. So I'm going to have some exposure to this game as well. Maybe build in this game with Cleveland, Detroit, and even Clippers in Atlanta. I do like those games. And then maybe even have my point guard as De'Aaron Fox. So I got a lot of, theories going on in my head right here, what I want to do. and ways I want to approach this and attack tonight. But another guy I like is Jermichael Green going against Dallas. This guy's back from injury, and he just got like 25 minutes. First game back, put up over 20 fantasy points already, and at 5,000, just a great play tonight. Definitely like him. Um, that's pretty much it. Let's go to center now. Let's wrap it up with center, guys. So Joel Embiid is questionable, but I'm pretty sure he's going to play going against Phoenix. Like I said, all these Philly guys are just tricky plays. I'm not sure if it's going to be a blowout or not. But like I said, if it stays close, I definitely like Embiid. But I think I'm going to go Drummond tonight. I definitely like him at 10 going against Cleveland. He should smash this spot tonight at home as well. So him and Blake in a lineup together is not a bad idea. I even love Jokic going against Milwaukee. Milwaukee's terrible against big men, so I love Jokic. He's too skilled for Brook Lopez, I should say. Very skilled, so he should have his way there. Love Marc Gasol as well going against Dallas. Definitely a great play there. So I'm definitely going to pay up for some of these centers, man. But, I mean, if you're really looking for value, I mean, you could look at a guy. You can go down to maybe, middle of the pack at like a DeAndre Ayton even. You could go to him. I like him going against Embiid. I feel like if this game's gonna stay close, he's gonna have to dominate and maybe get Embiid in foul trouble. Another guy I like definitely Al Horford at 6,700 going against Charlotte. They don't have a big man, so I could see Horford having a big game as well. So I definitely like Al Horford tonight. And if you want to get tricky, man, and definitely I like Tristan Thompson going against Drummond tonight, but Drummond could get him in foul trouble. But I mean, Tristan Thompson has great energy and he can match that. So I mean, if you want to take a chance in low centers, I could see you maybe going there. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna pay up high at center tonight. So yeah, I see some people commenting. What's up, man? How you doing? I'll definitely get back to you in the comments. Yeah, let me know what you think tonight. Like, subscribe, and just keep rocking with me, guys. And let's get this holiday cash, man. And let's have a good night. Like I said, if you any questions or anything, man, just hit me up on the comments, and let's talk some basketball. All right, let's get it.